While on the Monsters of Rock Cruise 2026, I had a chance to catch up with Spike from the Quireboys, and I asked him about his musical influences when he was growing up. Here's Spike.
I've got two older sisters. So, and my sister, Julie and Angie, she was massively into the roller stones. And Angie was in David Valley. So it was like, so I grew up on the Rolling Stones. So my band was always the Stones. But then...
All right, our round number 2.
All right, let's shut up. And what I'm trying to do is in Newcastle, where I'm from, is do what they done when I was a kid. And they give you an instrument to take home. And they gave me a guitar. And I learned On Top of Old Smoky, right? And my dad was so impressed. He got me private guitar lessons. And then I learned Ralph McTell, all this stuff that, and it's just that's how it all. And then obviously the plus the Stones, 3 chords. Can you not see the influence?
All you need.
No chords with numbers in. The Beatles were always too complicated for me. And then, so that was the major.
So started with the Stones.
And then being from Newcastle, from the age of 13, you have the Mayfair, you have the City Hall, and we'd just go and see any band, all the bands, I've seen everything. Funny enough, I was at home, and my mum kept all of my concert tickets from Newcastle City Hall that I used to have on the wall. And the weird thing is, I was looking at them, and I ended up playing with nearly every one of the people that I went to see at Newcastle. Just look, if you told me, Johnny Gray, right, then what would happen? I've had a fucking charm by for it. I really have. I seen Blowers at Newcastle City Hall. Any band that was playing, we'd go and see. Whitesnake. I seen that. Ended up touring a year of my life for that. Nils Lofgren. I've seen it. Patti Smith. Every band, UFO, Nigel's uncle.
Yeah.
It's Phil Lewis was in Girl, then ended up being LA Guns. The first time I seen Girl was at Newcastle Mayfair, and I was 13. You had to be 18 to get in with sporting UFO. I remember the audience had scarves with "girl" or "shit" written on. Right, and thinking about you, and that must have took them a lot of effort to make them scarves. But so I've known Phil since I was 13. Phil Lewis, isn't that weird? And then touring with him, it was like unbelievable.